Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back to Material Energy Hypercubed. In the last episode, we were doing a little bit of work down below, getting Planergistic set up. And between episodes, among other things, I went ahead and got in the 4Ks in all of this drive. And as you can see, we could use a little bit more space, but for now it will do. So today, we're going to do a couple things. First of all, I want to breed some more cows. These are all babies that grew up, so we should be relatively close to getting the actual cows, but it doesn't look like we have them yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put the wheat away, and we'll wait for that for another time. So today, by the way, I did go and get some vulcanite. I have a decent amount of it, not that much. We're going to go ahead and make some armor. And let's see, there is the leggings, the helmet, and the boots. And we have like 39 left, so enough for a little bit more, but not all that much. Now, there is something that we could make, and I think we've looked at this before, but I don't know that it's here. I don't see a quest for it, so I'm not going to worry about it too much if it's not. Other than there is this quest, which is just the oreberry bushes. Okay. We still have to kill a wither at some point, but I don't really see anything in there that screams we have to do right now. The quest anyways. So Master of AE. Ooh, what was this? So if we make Deep Space Forgecraft, if we make an ME controller, we'll get something cool. We'll do that in just a second. So what I want to look at is an enchanter. We have everything but the book. Do we happen to have any leather? We do. So there we go. We made the enchanter. Now this is an amazing item that we're going to set right there for right now. So basically, we need more books. Unfortunately, that is a thing that we're gonna need. But what we can do is if we can get but we don't have ink sacks either. So if we're gonna want this, we're gonna need to kill some squids or something. Yeah, I really should put this stuff into the AE system at some point, like right now. I didn't mean to put the cobble in there, but oh well. So the enchanter, if we look at this, we can see the recipes. We can make enchanted books with basically whatever we want on them. Dark steel is protection. That's nasty. But we can make sharpness 5 swords. Not that that'd be super useful. Unbreaking. We can get Unbreaking 3 books pretty easily. Fortune doesn't really matter. Power if we want to continue using bows. Infinity and all that kind of stuff. Soulbound is always good. I don't know what Holding does. And then Multi-Shot. Now it does cost levels to do that. So how bad is Protection 4? It's a stack of Dark Steel. That's what's bad about it. It's only it's 20 levels, but that's something we could maybe do. I don't know that we will, but it's there. So why don't we try to make? Let's go ahead and try to make an ME controller. That really shouldn't be that bad to make. And we'll get something for it. So we need pure fluix. We need 4 pure fluix, so we're gonna need charged Certus, nether quartz, which don't have much of, but we can get more later. We're going to need silicon. We're going to need redstone. We're going to need 2 redstone, actually. And we're going to need a diamond. I don't have any more diamonds. That's right. Well, luckily I have the spatial storage shut off currently. And we can go to vanilla mining pretty quickly and get this dealt with. Go grab a diamond in here. And when we get flight, this is going to be such a nice area. It's F7. So you can see where the darkness is. There's a diamond right here. Alright, we just needed 1, so that's all I'm going to worry about for right now. Once we get flight, that area is going to be pretty fun to deal with. So we have the diamond. And let's go ahead and grab 2 pieces of sand. So what we need to do is come down here, make our engineering processor, so like so. We need to throw 1, 1, and 1. That'll give us, in a second, some flukes crystals. We grab this and that. We can make our engineering processor. We will go upstairs and get this crushed up. And one of these days, what's going to happen is what we're going to end up doing is automating all of that. But there is an area later, because I have played this map before, and I have actually seen all of this map played before. There is an area later that basically will have a lot of applied energistic stuff. So we're going to take most of the stuff from that. And anyways, you see it on the opening screen. You'll see flashes of areas, and that is one that you see. So pretty much as soon as this is done, it shouldn't take that long, we will have an ME controller. And we only need 1, so hopefully that's all we need, and we can get the Deep Space Forge craft. I'm not entirely sure what that area is. I've never seen that one. There is still stuff in this mod pack that I'm not entirely sure on. I don't know where all the trophies are, because if you're wondering, I watched Direwolf and Pahamar play this map, and so because I watched Direwolf's perspective, I have no idea where the trophies are, for example. Most of them. Once we get flight, we'll deal with that. And once I get pretty much all the trophies, we will take care of that as well. But these are almost done, looks like. But yeah, so today I was mining in the Rotunda, and I discovered that we missed an area in there just to light up. That's going to make things easier for me because mining is great until you start having mobs fall on you, especially when you're surrounded by lava. So that's not really something I want to deal with. So we're going to fix that. So there's an ME controller. And there we go. Cool. So yeah, we'll take a look at that in a moment. I don't need the controller or anything like that. I don't really need the controller at all. I believe this is a max size. Actually, it's not, but it's good enough for my liking. Plenty of channels. We shouldn't ever need that many channels, but let's pop down to the Spatial I/O. We'll switch that one out. Throw this one in. And I really hope there's no withers or anything like that. There are a lot of mobs. Alright, well, there are a lot of mobs in there. And I can't see, like, if they're natural spawns. Some of them have boosts, but that doesn't mean much. Alright, so kill all these guys if we can and try to get at least a foothold in there. Now we're gonna get bounced around. Alright, well. I really don't like getting set on fire, but this is interesting at the very least. Alright, we need to get out of here. Let's try to light the area up around there still. Alright, so that was this is interesting. And Band of Arthropods, cool. So this isn't actually that bad of an area to deal with. Let's go ahead and explore a little bit. Whoa, a little bit of lag spike. And yeah, I have no idea what is with this area. Alright, so we'll just light everything up. And oh, you have a punch bow. You need to die. Because that's a really good punch bow. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Retreat for a moment. We can eat. Alright, so this is an interesting, this is not what I was planning on doing today, but it'll work. At least for right now anyways. What we'll do is we'll kind of clean this area up and explore this a little bit. And then we'll go clean up the Rotunda. It sounds like there's spiders underneath, so I don't know how much of this area we're going to do today. Because like I said, I had other plans, but at the very least a little bit of exploration wouldn't hurt. Hey, he dropped his bow. And let's just kind of run through here and kill everything we can. Alright, there's definitely stuff down below. But yeah, Forgecraft. This is the Forgecraft Deep Space Forgecraft, so I already see applied logistic stuff on the walls. Who knows if it's hooked up to anything? If it is, that'd be really cool. If not, oh well. But let's just get this last area of darkness. And kill everything else. Alright. And what do we have? A spider. A couple zombies. It looks like just a creeper and an enderman. So, well, great. The enderman teleported. And there we go. Cool. So, I want to see anti-blocks. Those are really cool looking, by the way. Anti-blocks are something I know about and I've wanted to mess around with. It makes really interesting stuff, but not super useful. They're just a building block. They're just a decorative thing. So, a whole bunch of skystone with charged quartz fixtures. There are reward bags in these, so this is hooked up to something. Now here's the question. Are they all hooked up to the same things? Looks like it. Alright, so here's the next question. 1, we have protection. Ooh, power 2, soulbound. We have a power 3. If I could get another biohazard warning sign. Ew. Alright, so there's more underneath this, I guess, but something went wrong down here, because I wonder if that's firewater. Can I place... Can I pick any of this up? Nope. Alright, so let's just... Because it's flowing from here. Yep, firewater. That stuff is nasty. Don't touch it. So we'll take a look at the rest of this area another time. It's got a lot of good AE stuff that I'd like to have. Plus this gigantic controller. So we'll take a look at that later. I just want to make sure. Anti-block. You can't even tell that you're breaking it. There's a gap. I didn't realize that. There's a gap between these. So that, yeah, everything's up top. Got it. Okay. Most of the stuff that I'm hearing is up top. So that could have been really bad if I would have fallen. But, alright, so... and then there's those. Dark illuminated panel. So, okay. Looks like there's a lot of applied energistic stuff in here, which is kind of what I expected with Forgecraft. If you don't know, Forgecraft is the kind of like the developer server for mod makers, if I can speak. So let's get some more torches. I made a whole bunch between episodes. We have 8 basic reward bags, so bloody roses, basic stuff, Yellorium fuel rods, some more cakes, clay, storage buses are nice, hypnotizing trinket. Oh, it's a it's a monocle. Do I just hold it? I guess so. I don't know. Alright, and then two good ones. We have redstone alloy block and 3 soulbound books. And then a grater. A whole bunch of generators. Cool. Not that I really care too much, but cool. So let's just put all this stuff away. And let's go load up the Rotunda so that I can continue mining in there and all that fun stuff. So there's that. Throw that back in there, and Rotunda. I want to make sure real quick that it did. Okay. We hit that, and we should have the Rotunda now. So before we had cleaned out most of this area, and pretty much everything is fine. The problem that I've encountered is not the top and not any of the bottom rings, but the one that's, I believe, yeah, right below this one. So we need to go down. And that's going to be fun. So it might be better to go up rather than down. So yeah, we have our ladder down here. So it's like this level on top of these guys is where we want to kind of try to clear out. Now this is going to be fun because it's always a pain fighting above you. But hopefully there's not too much. Alright, there's a creeper right beside us. And there's a spider. And other things. Alright, so we need to just run up here and do this. Alright, so, let's kill everything. And as long as we get a decent amount of this area cleaned up, I'll be happy. We are poisoned, so probably want to deal with that. And I don't want to fall down because lava. Alright, we are taking some actual damage now. Alright, so let's try our hardest not to die. It's proving to be a little bit more difficult than initially planned, because this is all that's left of darkness in this area. So there's going to be a lot of stuff spawning. And yeah, when there's a lot of stuff spawning, it's difficult to do much. Oh my gosh, at the number of zombies. Alright, that witch is going to be perpetually down below. Oh, great. Where was my escape? I have no idea. It's not even here. Okay, so, it's over there. So let's pillar up just a little bit, seal that off. I am a pincushion now. Alright, if we go up here, and I think we go that way, we'll clear out the rest of the area. At least a little bit. Ow. Where did you come from? I mean, I know there's... Oh, they're coming down here. I mean, I should have expected that. That's not that big of a problem. Alright, let's clean this area up. Oh my gosh. The number of things. Alright, let's break through. And just let them kind of duke it out. What is this? Unbreaking? Yeah, I need my bow. We need to use our bow and actually be smart about this. The fact that there's a lot of spiders doesn't really matter too much to me. Spiders aren't that difficult to deal with. It's the skeletons that are terrifying. This is a lot more action than I anticipated, but this is what you have when you encounter max spawn. Max spawn is what happens when there's no other places for things to spawn. Hence, max spawn. Basically, the only darkness in this area is where we're at right now. And so everything that can possibly spawn is going to try to spawn in whatever little darkness it can find. Which is good if you're making like a mob spawner, but I'm trying to clear the area so that I don't have stuff spawning and falling on top of me. Now, since we're close, we shouldn't have that much stuff spawning, but we still can. And yeah, it's that area over there. It's just a little bit farther away. That's gonna be a pain. So, yeah, all those creepers and skeletons are what I want to get rid of. Because they're not necessarily going to die. Alright, let's kill these guys. And if we just kind of work our way over there, killing skeletons and creepers and whatever else. I guess since we're here, let's light everything up. And yeah, if there's a considerable amount of, like, if there's a much smaller amount of darkness, then it won't be as bad because there's not as many places where things can spawn. And that's kind of the whole point. So this should be good enough. I think we'll use a torch right here. And let's see what this side looks like. Not as concerned with the outer ring as the inner ring. Essentially, what I was having happen is I'd be working down there, and we can go down there. You can kind of see, I think, that area right over there that I was messing around in. And basically what was happening is as I was mining things, things were falling on top of me. And that's not fun. So we're going to seal that off for right now. There's going to be some stuff, kind of stragglers and whatnot. But if we head all the way down, you can kind of see where I was working. Like that kind of stuff I'm not super worried about. But yeah, right over here. Just trying to clean out some of the lava and all that fun stuff. And then I kind of work my way out. I'm also trying to clean up the center section. But then that way I can just come over here and just start grabbing blocks that I know are safe to grab. But the problem was standing right here, things up here would fall down. Like that zombie could fall down, and I don't really want them knocking me into the lava. So we just got 6 blocks. No big deal. So let's get out of here. That is all I wanted to do here. We need to eat, heal up a little bit. And yeah, so pretty much I think that's unfortunately going to be about it for this episode. I wasn't expecting to get the new area, which kind of threw my plans for this episode into like just kind of threw it out of whack. So by the way, clean out most of these. There is plenty of charged Certus quartz. The Certus quartz, there was some really big deposits down in the biosphere, and that is where I went to go get more. I have a bunch now. I have 160, so just kind of that kind of trying to get that kind of stuff taken care of is what I want to do off camera more than anything. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Next time, honestly, we need to finish up some quests in here, but I think next time I want to kind of proceed, and we're going to try to go find the leafy wool in the inclusion chamber hyperspace, which will give us the biosphere hyperspace. By the way, the carrot 4 at the end of the biosphere, that's what is that's hyperspace. It's the 4th dimension. But before we go, we have 15 eggs plus a few more. I really need to kill the rest of the chickens, put some more up there, put any of the white ones up there except for 2. So I might go through and do another feeding of them. Bunch of cows. I'll probably get more stuff for them as well. Alright, cool. So, yeah, let's see. Next time, like I said, we'll probably head back to the inclusion chamber, try to get another wool, and make some progress in this mod pack. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!